morning. My name is Zachary Kent. I'm here for the interview.
Yes, nice to meet you, Zach.
Nice to meet you as well.
Can I have a seat and we'll get started? Alrighty, and you are interviewing for the waiter position?
Yep, that's correct.
Awesome. And we're going to start out. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Oh, well, I'm currently a sophomore at the high school. I am very passionate about 4-H. I'm in DECA. I like to keep a lot of activities going on. I'm also in tennis in the spring. I'm very passionate when it comes to a lot of activities when it comes around woodworking. I love doing a lot of craft and trade work as well.
Alrighty. And can you tell me a little bit about your strengths? Like, what makes you different, and why are those strengths so strong?
I'd say one of my biggest strengths is communication. I have a lot of experience through DECA and 4-H. Communicating with others, it's a necessity, especially in a lot of communication-based workplaces such as Culver's, where I worked prior. And I'd say also people skills. Over the last few years, with a lot of involvement in activities, it's something that I've had worked a lot with is people skills and communicating.
Yes, definitely. Can definitely see that in you. So why did you choose Applebee's? Out of all the companies that you could have waited for, why did you choose our company?
I went with Applebee's because not only is a place that I enjoy going to, but from what I've seen is an excellent environment, a lot of great team members, and an overall very good opportunity to grow. My previous experience was in the fast food industry, and I feel like it would be a good addition to my experience to work at a more sit-down and a bit different style of work. And I feel like that could build a lot of skills that I may have not been as refined in working in fast food.
Alrighty. And if I went into Culver's today and asked your boss, what would he tell me about you?
I would say that she was definitely a big focus on wanting to learn. That being my first position, I feel like I worked really hard to learn new skills and not only the ability to work machines and all the more very specific stuff to Culver's. I'd say mostly just the willingness to learn was probably the number one thing that my employer would say to me.
Alrighty. And what was the most interesting or probably best part of any job you've had ever?
I would say the best part of any and all jobs that I've had in the past is when I'm able to make a difference, whether it be to satisfy a customer or to make sure that something is better than it was before. I feel like that's the best and most stimulating part of the job for me is when a difference has been made for the better.
Okay, think of the best boss you've ever had. Without mentioning his or her name, state how they governed or bossed.
Well, one of the definite positives was they were extremely flexible. A lot of people, especially myself, have a lot on their plate at times, and I was very fortunate that they were extremely accommodating, as well as they challenged everyone to reach their best potential and to reach those goals, even if we weren't at that level yet. And overall, they wanted everyone to grow. They weren't just focused on the business's success, they were focused on the people's success.
Alrighty. And do you have any future plans?
In the future, I plan to go to college. I'm looking into North Dakota State University. I do plan in the future going into a service or communication-based industry, and I feel like this would be an excellent way to help build some of those skills for the future.
Alrighty, and do you have any questions for me?
A couple, yes. What skills are you looking for in Applebee's? What are the traits that you seek?
Alrighty, so I'm definitely looking for someone who's determined, dedicated, and passionate about their job. They come into work smiling, they leave work smiling, they're just happy. They're not just there to get their paycheck every 2 weeks. They're here to work hard, please the customer, and make Applebee's have a good reputation.
And then when can I expect to get a call back?
I would say about a week or so, and we'll let you know.
All right. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes, you're welcome. Enjoy the rest of your day.